These are the boots, these Vibergs that I got at the Sunday market. And the reason I go over top like this is because they stay tight. And I don't do it all the time. I do it when I'm on a crazy job where I need everything to be, see, they stay tight. When you do that, you see, you got to really pull them apart to get them down, you see. So when I need the support, that's when I do it. And I don't do it to the very top. I do it just to the last one, you see, like this. See how they stay tight like that? And then I just, you can do the top one. You can do whatever you want. It's you. You're you. But I just do it like this. And when I get to this stage, I tie a knot. Bingo. That's it. Sometimes I'll pull out over like that so that you'll never lose your lace that way. Never. It won't happen. So we're off to a job today, friends. That's an interesting job. I've been on the property before. These people have known me since I've been a little teeny kid, a little hippie kid. We all used to hang out in the same group of people, and they phone me because they're in their 70s, I would reckon. Same as my mom, late 60s, 70s. No, they'd be 70. And they've lived on this property for a long, long time. And what it is it's getting overgrown, and there's some big timber on the side of the house that they're just they're done with. They're kind of done with it. So I understand. But this is a really interesting job because we're over. This is weird, friends. And my wife there the other day says to me, honey, I want to, because she's always asking me to do things for her that she can do, but she doesn't have a little truck. So she says, honey, we should get a little truck, just a little one, a little get around one for her and the kids or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I like the idea, babe. Well, that day, no joke, friends, that very day, we go and we look. It was the next morning, and we look at a job, and it's the one I'm going to do right now. Well, they had a truck. They had a freaking truck. Okay? So it's just crazy how stuff works, friends. The truck's in the yard already. We bought it. We're trading them for tree work. That's just what we're doing. Good morning, friends. They're tall, man. They're very tall. Might even be able to bring up this. I might knock it over with that first, son, to be honest with you. Yeah. Look at those stars down there. We got stars here. We've known these people forever and ever and ever. Where's Kimberly? Good morning, friends. So we're on a property. What this is actually is years ago, a fella with some money obviously bought, I think it was 20 acres. He wanted to make a commune. Anyways, some friends of mine bought a piece, and they're here now, and they built their home. They built their dream home. I think this one's going.
What were we talking about? I thought we were leaving now.
Well, I'd like to leave it, but we got to get this through.
That one's going?
No, that one's staying, but what could go down is this was to go.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I thought we were talking about keeping that.
I was gonna send it up there. But anyway, here's the ones that are going. It's this timber's tall. It's really tall, and they've lived like this for years, friends, just years and years. And
They moved in here.
they're kind of done with it. Yeah, they're well, this here, I mean, these maples are gonna go, and they're all leaning on the house. But we got a snag. We got a dead balsam snag right here. This is nice and clear back here now, son.
Yeah.
See, I could use this, son. You see, I could totally use this to take that stuff out.
Smoke it with it.
I could, but they may not hang on unless I take it all at the same time. Then it will cut that stuff up, get this thing cut up, bang this over, then it will all go at once.
That would be just a beautiful shot.
It would take the maple and everything.
That'd be IMAX.
It would be. So these are going, friends, these maples, and what they're doing, unfortunately, is they're leaning on the house hard. You see, so and the sap's kind of running, and this one I don't like. It's leaning like to the house hard, and it's actually leaning this away. But it's not to say that that wouldn't take it and cut them all up. But
I mean, yeah, with 2 fir trees leaning into it.
yeah, if that was the deal, this would have to go first. I would have to just take it. Are you going to use this one, son? If we don't do what I'm talking about, or can you want to climb these just the way they are? Would you rappel off of that?
It's up to you. I don't really know.
Yeah. Anyways,
Thinking
friends.
about doing it without climbing.
Yeah.
And that would be.
Well, I'm thinking about it, but
Yeah.
you can see these two don't scare me at all. Actually, you can. It's the back one that does because of its lean. And to be honest,
You mean this back one or that back one?
no, that one there, the one right there.
Yeah.
See, it's lean. Anyway, this is all going, friends. This is the dead balsam. See it? And there's a cedar wrapped into it, which isn't the prettiest. But this stuff's all going into here, and we're taking that out. And I'm gonna actually get it. You can see what it is. It's right over the house. They're big, big trees. This one here is the big one. It's right on the house, and
Not leaning the right way.
no, it's not. It's leaning back. Actually, we're gonna have to bang this from down here. So here it is. It's big, and that one, and all the limbs are over the house. So I'm gonna actually cut stuff up. I'd really like to get that to go in there with it, son. And I think
Take the maple with all of it.
yeah, I think I could get it to go.
Like, that'd be just beautiful.
I think I could. That one there is a little bit, unless I could tie it to that one. So, yeah, we'll see. There's our trees. Fortunately, is they're leaning on the house hard. You see, so.
That hanger's moving. Heads up. I think the plum tree made out okay. Nice one.
Alright, friends. This is one of those ones where I don't have to, but I'm setting them all up. The maples are leaning to the house, so they need something, whether it's a tagline back or something to smoke it and to keep it off the house and keep it off the garden, which is at the corner of the house, and keep it off that great big fir on the corner of the house, because that's a leave tree. We're leaving it. It's a monster. She loves it. It's staying there. I just want to interject and tell you something, honestly, straight to your faces. For those of you that have been here for a long time, I've done some dysfunctional tree work over the years, okay? Some stuff that is a little different. A little different. Okay. This and again, this is some of the finest work I've ever done. The intricacies that went on, a lot of you probably won't get. I do explain some in the video. The maples were the problematic part of the job. They needed a plan. They had side lean, so you know what happens with maple and side lean. They don't hang on the stump. They'll go pop, and they go in. So we hoot and holler. Let me just put it that way to you. There's some hooting and hollering going on. But this is interesting because I need to, like this one I'm cutting up right now, the first, it's a snag, it's a balsam snag, but it's leaning in. It's leaning into the setting. Like it will go if it's cut right up, I believe, unless it's grafted up top. But I don't want that to happen. Do you understand? Like I don't want that to go, because then it's going to hit the maple, and I just want everything to stay. It has to go together. Like there's a plan. And the way I cut the maples up, I'll explain that later. But friends, honestly, this was very interesting. It kept me thinking hard. My breath was, you know, I've talked about it before when I do jobs like where failure could cause broken things. I get short of wind and I start moving really slowly. You may notice it in the video, you may not. This was intense. Back to the video. Let's change the world with love and kindness. Let's just freaking do it. The other side of that is so boring and embarrassing. Really. Over and out. This one here is the big one. It's right on the house, and
Not leaning the right way.
no, it's not. It's leaning back. Actually, we're gonna have to bang this from down here. So here it is. It's big, and that one, and all the limbs are over the house. So I'm
That's no good. Got this much wood.
Okay.
You got yay much.
Okay. I got that anxiety thing.
Oh yeah. This is one of those ones.
Where's my wood
Leaning hard. Cut up. Cut up. Spin around. Should I go give?
So that fir is there to take that maple. That little fir.
Keep it going that way.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Should I go give Ken the signal?
Yes, right
Okay.
now. Get him set up.
Yeah, I got a red button here.
Yeah, very good.
Now, can you hold it steady?
Maple's cut up, cut up, cut up, and that.
Oh, there she goes. She's starting to move.
You know, you see what I did with that fir? That little fir?
Yeah, that was the right idea.
That thing was standing there, it wasn't going.
Oh, I saw it.
Get the hinge woods. Go around and get the hinge woods. Please.
You mean cut the slivers off? Jesus.
Okay, it's that. One sort of
Sure.
supposedly.
Supposedly.
That's the plan. We got plan A here. God, they don't want to go though. Center. Okay, here it goes. In there.
Woo!